I pushed the button and I called him for help because he was down and, there was blood everywhere. His blood was all over our things. It was all over the floor, the walls. It was all over our clothes, our shoes, the toilet. It was everywhere. We had no cleaner. You know what I'm saying? It was not a proud moment in my life, at all. And in my head, it was me or him, and I had to do it. I did several months down there, but eventually I got out and went back to GP. Several months later, I was 3 days away from my trial date when my public defender came and gave me a visit, and she told me that the DA was offering 10 years probation. Yo, I was so excited. I was full of excitement, ready to sign. After being in there for a year fighting a case, I was ready to feel the sunshine again. And I said, give me a pen. I told her, let me sign. She was like, well, you got to wait a minute. She had to get the paperwork ready. But I didn't realize what I was doing at that moment. The public defender didn't explain why they didn't want to go to trial. She just said that they were offering 10 years probation, and honestly, I was trying to go home. You know what I mean? I didn't ask no questions. So I went from 10 years DOC to 10 years probation. I was preparing and studying the discovery, and I discovered that I had a strong case in my favor because the statements that I had did not add up, and I just didn't have an attorney. You know what I mean? I thought I could stay out of trouble, which is why I agreed to take the probation. But with probation, they have so many stipulations. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't follow those stipulations, then you can get in trouble, go back to jail. You gotta have a job, make a payment every month. You have to check in every month. If they call you, you have 2 hours to come and take a drug test. Sometimes, your job isn't going to be okay with it all the time. You got to go find the right job. Your job has to be okay with this crap, all of it. And if the PO wants to show up, then your boss has to allow it. And if they don't allow it, then you're just not going to work there, you know? And that's just how it is.